Welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone. This is CoolKvothe, and I'm just gonna jump right in here and, no preamble. Let's see what we can do now. The last time we kind of indulged ourselves, played a little bit of Warlock, a little bit of Mage, and you probably noticed that I'm kind of ignoring the quest that I have right now. So I am going to play a quest deck, and I'm going to actually do the Priest again. I haven't had a lot of success with the Priest because I haven't really played that much with the Priest, but I don't think the deck that I have is all that horrible. I think that there's probably some improvements that can be made, but ideally I would like to try to pursue the quest a little bit here, and if I can get another 100 gold, I'll have 300. I might, go ahead and buy a couple packs and see if I can get something, one of the other legendaries or something like that. I do have a lot of them already, as you probably can tell, so it's not the top priority for me, but it might be an interesting thing to open a couple packs on camera and see if we can get anything fun. So not the best starting hand. I'm going to re-roll all of them. I think that having the ability to heal myself and having the ability to steal their cards against a mage is actually pretty invaluable. I could pull off like a grabbing something like Pyroblast or something like that, and that would pretty much.
The light protects me.
There's no way for them to expect that. Even against a priest, there's no way for them to expect a 10 damage Pyroblast at the end of the game. So I'm actually pretty happy, and this is a good card to actually draw against that. So let's see if we can take out a Divine Shield. We did. We killed him. One damage to ourselves. Thank you very much, Mad Bomber. The upside to the Priest deck is that I can heal myself, which makes that a little more easy to swallow. He's going to do 1 damage to me, which is okay, I guess. I'm not really sure why he did that, but we're going to do Power World Shield. He's going to heal him, or not heal him, but give him a health here. 2 health here, and do that, and then we will heal ourselves, and then just attack him directly for 3. So we have an early board control, which means nothing against a priest. Against a mage, he could very easily kill me in 1 hit here.
The light protects me.
And I feel like he's running Trump's deck right now. I don't really recall too many of these in that deck, but Trump did start with 2 Argent Squires, which I thought was pretty stupid overall, which might sound crass, but I never really felt like it was the greatest of cards in a mage deck. But Trump liked them, and who am I to argue with Trump? He's actually legendary, and I am not, so not really the best argument to make, I suppose. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack him, and I can justify doing this. And I have 2 mana left to spend. I could Shadow Word Pain the 2/3, which is what I'm thinking about doing. It may not be the best Shadow Word Pain in the whole world, though. It may be better for me to just summon Acidic Swamp Ooze. But I think I'm gonna Shadow Word Pain. We'll see how it works. I noticed that if I either use them and I feel like I regret using them because I used it at the wrong time, or I use them at, or I don't use them because I'm waiting for the right time, and then I curse myself for not using them earlier. So I'm just gonna, it seems like a good time to keep board advantage. I don't have a lot of other cards at the moment on the board. I only have my Mad Bomber, so I'd rather have it than not at this point. Okay. So we're dealing with a 4/4 now, which changes things a little bit. We could Holy Nova and then attack, and then we would end up with a Mad Bomber that is dead, and 2 dead cards over there, but I don't think that's the best move right now. It's simply because I'd rather not lose my Mad Bomber right now. If I play Twilight Drake is going to have 6 health, which isn't horrible. And if I play Abomination, it's a tough call either way. I think I'm going to play the Abomination, because I might as well just use all the mana I have at the moment. And then I'll attack Argent Squire just to get rid of him. So this is when we get into the meat of the game, and I think this is where Priest versus Mage can be a lot of fun. As you're trying to, calculate exact damages and things like that. That was a good clever of him. He went ahead and did just enough damage so that my own Abomination would kill my second minion, which I actually really approve of. I think that was an excellent move, and I applaud him for it. As for the next best move here, I'm thinking Twilight Drake with 6 health, which is not horrible, and then we could follow it up with an Acidic Swamp Ooze.
Job's done.
And we can't attack with either of them, unfortunately. They both have Summoning Sickness, but, you know, we still have a good advantage, and we can potentially give them Taunt next turn, if we want to do it that way, too. And as I kind of expected, he went for the kill there, which is not that upsetting to me. Okay. So interesting scenario.
Wanna blow something
Try
up?
Mad Bomb. It's kind of crazy, but all right. Yes. All right. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is this. And then Holy Nova.
Job's done.
That minion already attacked.
So that wipes their board a little bit. I still have my Twilight Drake. He could kill him easily this turn. If he doesn't, I will try to heal him next turn, most likely. And he just concedes. So my guess is that he probably has to go poop or something, because there's really no reason to concede in that game. He was still right in it. But maybe it was just the scary amount of, you know, awesome combos I was throwing out there with my Mad Bombers. I don't know. But I don't want to, you know, to assume. So instead of playing that, we're actually going to change up the strategy here, and we're going to play the Shaman again. I don't know how he'll work at this level either. It's another one that I've played a lot at the 20 rank when I, you know, was at the end there, or at the beginning there before I started actually recording. And when I was, you know, last season I didn't even have this deck. I made him when I got Alec here, so I'm not really sure how well he'd work. But I'm trying to get the other heroic thing, the other quest, which is play a bunch of minions under 2 mana. And all my totems are under 2 mana, so I think that would probably serve to quickly come close to the quest meeting there.
Versus Uther.
So we'll see what Gavin B. Taylor
I
has
will
to
fight with honor for
has
Doomhammer.
for us today. So Pagel's good. Flame Tongue Totem isn't really that great. Alakir is obviously going. Flame Tongue Totem, I'll hold on. No, yeah, I'll hold on to it just because it's a nice card to have. Leroy is not going to help us right now. That's another finisher. I don't like pulling Leroy to, like... I'd rather only pull Leroy at the very end of the game at the perfect moment than ever pull him anytime other than that. Otherwise, he just sits in my hand because I never want to give them the 2 whelps. It's always like, you know, I only use them when I want to kill someone. So, I've done this before. I've had varying degrees of success depending on the draws I've gotten. But it's generally pretty tough for them to be able to kill me. And I'm pretty sure that's the attack and get a 2-1 defender secret. So,
Reporting for duty.
I'm not worried about attacking with Nat Pagel, of course, and I might get a draw out of him. I didn't that turn, but that certainly happens. So, I don't want to attack with Pagel by playing Flame Tongue Totem. That's obviously a horrible idea. Seeing as I said, he probably has that secret. So I'm going to just summon a Totem and hopefully stall a little bit here and see what he decides to do. He might just attack the Flame Tongue Totem with the Silverhand Recruit, you know, kind of go halvesies. Yeah, he does. Alright, so that's fine. That's exactly what I was hoping for, which gives me a chance to actually draw with Pagel again, which I was successfully able to do. Get Unbound Elemental, which is not horrible. So thinking about this right now, if I play Feral Spirit, I'll get 2 of the wolves, which is good. Hooray. And then I'll have 2 mana next turn to work with, which will give me a chance to play Earth Shock or Totem or something, but that's it.
I wonder.
If I play Unbound Elemental, then I'll have 4 mana next turn to deal with. So I'll be able to play a couple things. I really don't feel like it's a big deal either way, but if I do it that way, if I play Feral Spirit next turn, I'll have the 1 bonus for Unbound Elemental.
Done.
So we're going to do it that way. And if he decides to attack him, then so be it.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, so So that happened. So we're going to Earth Shock him just to get him out of the way. I don't like having him around. And then we will Feral Spirit.
Job's done.
And next turn we're going to have 3 mana to work with, which is not a lot, but we'll be able to either play a Totem and an Earth Shock, or play Flame Tongue Totem, or Bloodmage Thalamus. We have a couple options. And he has a well-timed
The
Consecration,
light protects me.
but nothing else to follow it up with, which is interesting. So, I get yet another draw out of Pagel. So, we're doing pretty good with this Nat Pagel. I'm glad I played him now. And we get an Unbound Elemental. So, as I said, I know that this is a 2-1. It's pretty much a given. I think that I'm going to Earth Shock him, because it's a free kill, which I like. And I have 2 mana left over to deal with here. I'm going to summon a Totem. Like, I know that this is a 2-1. I know it is, like, beyond the shadow of a doubt, so I don't want to attack him. I can't think of any level 1 secret. Part of me wants to just attack him and get it over with, because a 2-1 Spear Wolf's going to die next turn anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. And he's going to have a 2-1 Defender, yep.
Get down!
It's exactly what I thought, but I have no way to clear a secret anyway, so I figured I might as well. That might be the best way, the best moment to use it.
Take heart.
Oh, he has Cairn, and that's horrible timing to use both Earth Shocks. Alright, so I can kill Cairn if I want to. The problem is, if I do that, well, yeah, I'm going to deal with the other one anyway, which is a real pain in the butt.
What to do?
I'm just going to do that, just to start the turn on the right note, I suppose. I'm thinking about how to deal with Cairn over there. So if I kill him, so say I use Bloodmage Thalamus and use a Lightning Bolt, or 2 Lightning Bolts, then he'll die, but I'll still have to kill him again. I have Leroy, I could kill him a second time. I'm going to actually use the Totemic Call. I didn't get the totem I was looking for, but you know, that's okay. I'll summon Bloodmage Thalamus. And I'm going to use Lightning Bolt. And if he tries to heal him, then so on and so forth. But I'd rather not actually use a second Lightning Bolt on this turn, simply because I don't want to completely be, you know, screwed next turn with the
Reporting for duty.
overload and. Okay, so that worked out pretty much perfectly. So I could not have been more lucky on this turn, of course. So I'm going to Hex Cairn, which just makes the last move I played on him a little useless, but I'm going to Lightning Bolt him. I'm going to Totemic Call. And that was so lucky, I don't have words for how lucky it was. It makes me feel like I wasted one of the Lightning Bolts, which kind of sucks, but... Oh my god. Oh man. So my luck has been pretty astounding, to say the least. I have never seen that happen before. That's just absolutely incredible. So as for how I should proceed here, I mean, obviously the Hex was kind of a given. I'm thinking I might summon another totem, and then finally use this moment to Flame Tongue Totem and kill him with that. That way I can keep some of my other minions in my hand here and can start building up totems. But I have no words for that. That's absolutely crazy how I pulled 2 hexes in a row. Well, if I play Lightning Storm, it's going to do 3 to 4 damage to him, which isn't going to be enough to kill him anyway. So I'm thinking I might summon another totem, see what comes up with that first. The taunt totem. Okay, so that's acceptable. So I'm going to use not that. I'm gonna end my turn with that. I feel like that might be a waste, but I don't want to make the wrong move here and waste cards when I could actually, better use them next turn. So we're gonna use Defender of Argus next turn most likely. And a golden True Silver champion. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those around. So that was actually pretty useful.
My shield for Argus.
And that was annoying. So
My shield for
So
Argus.
that's a given. We're going to use Lightning Storm now. And we'll play Manatide Totem. And that was horrible. I should have attacked that. I get so flustered with things like this that I forget. Like, obviously I meant to take off the Divine Shield before I used Lightning Storm, and I didn't do it. And sloppy play like that just leads to losses. And I've kind of had a couple clever plays that have made up for it in the past, but overall, not nearly enough.
Reporting for duty.
Follow the rules.
So I have to play Doomhammer. It's lucky. I'm going to take 5 damage, but it is extremely lucky that I pulled that card.
Into the breach.
And we could take out this guy too.
Job's done.
And I've had a level of luck that's simply unprecedented at this point. This game and the last game have just been dominated by perfect card draws. The fact that I'm still in this game and have not lost is purely because the cards that I've drawn have been perfect for the situations that I've had. I don't know why you didn't summon Knife Juggler first there. But so be it, I suppose. It's absolutely incredible, the luck that I've had in this game, and I have no words for it. So I have a Rockbiter weapon. So if I was to use 2 of these, which I'm not going to do, but if I was to use 2 of these on him, he would be up to 12 damage. I could do 24 damage in one turn. That's 24, 26, 28. I could do 28 damage in one turn with what I've got right now. With Wind Fury, of course. If I do that, though, I'll leave myself completely open for attack, so I'm not going to do it, at least not this turn. I'm going to take out Knife Juggler. I'm going to take out him. And we'll go with that as our turn. And hopefully we draw something that can do like 2 damage. Or out here, that works too. So you might be wondering what I'm doing right now. I just realized that I can do so much damage in the next 2 turns that it seems very stupid to do anything different than that. That was unfortunate.
Reporting for duty.
So Alright, so I'm going to use Alakia right here.
Like sweating insects! Like sweating insects! Elements guide me. Elements guide me. Job's done.
Okay, so let's count it up. So if I throw Leroy Jenkins down, I can do 4 damage with Doomhammer. The last 4 I've got. I assume he's going to kill Alakir this turn, so I'm not even going to factor him in. 2 damage, 2 damage. Leroy Jenkins is going to be 6, 9, 12, 24. So I can do 24, 28 damage in 1 turn with my Leroy Jenkins Doomhammer combo. I'm hoping that I can pull it off. And
Follow the rule.
this is another example of just perfect card draw playing into my hands. So unless he can kill me this turn, which I think he would have done already had he been
Reporting
able
for
to.
duty.
I think I've got him, and I don't think he has. He's going to even come close to seeing this coming, which is actually really funny. So I'm going to play Leroy Jenkins. I'm going to play Rock Fighter Weapon on him.
Time's up. Let's do this. Time's up. Let's do this.
And I can imagine that Gavin B. Taylor probably thinks that I just did something absolutely abhorrent, and I kind of did. Finding ways to win is kind of the game in Hearthstone, especially as we get up into these ranks. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, wow, you're like the worst player ever. And I don't really blame you. I've gotten extremely lucky with card draws, as I've said numerous times over this episode. And then in addition to that, I've gotten, probably I found the cheesiest ways to actually win, which is, I don't know, a testament to my creativity or also a testament to the lucky card draws, or maybe a little bit of both. But in either case, a win is a win, and when we get to this level in Hearthstone and as we move forward up the ranks, I'd imagine it's going to get continually more close and harrowing in regards to our victories, and we're going to have to be careful not to make stupid moves. Now, obviously there are moves in there where I didn't break the Guardian Angel thing. But in either case, that's going to be it for this one, and see you guys later.